I have a very close friend, Preet. Her sister is Sukhman, and we live in the realm of social media. Most of our time goes in social media. It has both its pros and cons. One of the good thing about it, I found out about this program via Sukhman, and she had posted a story, and Rahul is friends with Sukhman, so that's how I got to know about Mahamaya. Was very interested. I shot an email to him right away, and then we started a correspondence. He was very accommodating, explained me things, and yeah, that's how I got to know about it. I work a very hectic job, and this was even it was for such a short time, but the experience of the whole place and the way the program was structured was very well thought, and especially the teachers who taught were not the regular yoga teachers. They had an amazing grounding in the dharma, the aspect of yoga, and in understanding the spiritual aspect with the current modern time. Yeah, so I really enjoyed their learnings, and yeah, it was really good for me. I think the whole program was structured for someone who's not a beginner, who's not an advanced person, somewhere in between. So I think the whole aspect of the program really suited me. I have been practicing a little bit of yoga from past couple of years, so it wasn't something new to me, but the way they structured it and the way they put the theory in each asana and pranayam, and how they taught was very something that stayed with me. So I'm someone who's very connected to art and culture, and since childhood I've been sort of very interested in the Buddhist culture and the Tibetan culture. I think like in one of the past lives I was like a yak in the upper Himalayan region. For me personally, I think it's a great institute where they have sort of captured and are sort of preserving the Tibetan culture. You go there, you realize it's just not one kind of Tibetan art that is prevalent, which is the thangka. They do a lot of woodwork. They do a lot of teaching work. You can learn about dharma with the books that they have, and they have a beautiful Tibetan doll museum, which was my favorite, which sort of takes you through the time and tells you how was the olden Tibetan culture. Yeah, so it was very interesting for me. So I'll begin with the geolocation of the place. It's placed right in front of these beautiful snow-capped mountains. So first view is when you enter the ashram, Swami Chinmayananda ashram. You're just awestruck by the beauty of it. And then the temple, the Samadhi temple, is right in front of those beautiful snow-capped mountains, the view from there. And the temple is all glass, so you see everything around it. That's one aspect, the visual aspect. And then the spiritual, the inner aspect is when they start the Vedic chanting, you close your eyes and it just takes you, for me personally, not to exaggerate, but on a tour to a cosmos sort of feel. I closed my eyes and I was feeling like I'm not there. I felt so much within those 10-15 minutes. So I'd say a lot is lost in translation. So anybody who's listening to it is a must if you're in this region, irrespective of your faith and belief. You're gonna feel something.